guys, and welcome to Mazeiki's Lay It Out. I'm your host, Miss Peaches, and these are my co-hosts,
Xavier
and
Kiana.
And today we have a great show for you guys. We are going to be talking about the human body, you guys, and body systems. So before you go and eat up all that yummy Thanksgiving food next week, we decided that we wanted to tell you a little bit about your body in case you didn't know. So we want to let you know the inside as well as the out. All right. So first we're going to discuss the actual human body, the structure. Okay. There are nearly 7 billion people in the world, and we are all different. Okay. And now this number has multiplied, and we're multiplying more and more each day as people are having more kids, as you know, we're having deaths. But as you should know, where one person has passed away, another one is born. So our population is always kind of on what they call a balance. You know, it's like this, going up and down, but it kind of stays balanced. All right. The human body is a fascinating and complicated structure made up of millions of cells that all work together. All right. These cells combine to make tissues. 2 or more tissues combine to make organs, and several organs combine to make body systems. So all these things have to work together in order for them to function correctly. Okay? These systems are all controlled by complicated interactions of signals and chemical passings around the body. So an example would be your head has to tell your arms and legs what to do. Your head has to give a signal to your heart to keep pumping. I know you have heard where they have said in a medical show like Grey's Anatomy, I love that show, you know, if your brain dead, it's pretty much over for you, because the rest of your organs and things like that are going to shut down. And because no functions, no reactions or signals, should I say, are getting to them to where they can move or even pump. So eventually, you know, it's a sad occasion where you have to pull the plug. But the great thing about it is we do have hope, because everyone is different. You never know what your body can actually do. We are built from God, so only God knows. But we can help ourselves by knowing what what are our body functions and what we can do to live healthier lives, okay? Hair color can be very dramatic, okay? You can have people with blonde hair. You can have people with dark brown hair. You can even have people with orange color hair. Yes, usually albinos have a yellowish orange looking color hair. And it's very unique, you know, just like people who can see very well, see beyond what others cannot see, which is me. But honestly, yeah, I have that gift, and I'm glad for it, where I don't need glasses and I see beyond what the normal can see, versus someone or some people like my kids who have to use glasses in order to, you know, clear up their vision. But nevertheless, nothing's wrong with that. Everyone needs some type of what I call vice in order to get through life, okay? Just like me, I have problems with my right ear, but my son can hear very well. So you never know. You know, we're all just different. A fun fact, do you know that at least 50% of the world are women? But guess what? This has risen, okay? I kid you not. At least about 65% of the world are women. Now what they got to say to the guys? Now don't be like, well, that's more women for me. No. But that means that our population can populate even more, because women give birth to children. So if it's more women, there's more opportunities for more people. Oh my gosh. yeah, we don't need any more people. That's what I would say. But hey, if you have it and you can populate, do so. God said, "Be fruitful and multiply," and I listen to His word. So
me too.
Humans are different from all other animals and have adapted to live all around the world. We can live in cold climates, but we need, like I said, our vixes to adapt to certain areas. However, some animals cannot live in these areas because of the temperature or the climate, or even because of the environment itself. And I think that, we should be very thankful because we come up with solutions and we have machines and things like that and coats and all this stuff that can help us weather the storm in a way. But these animals, they have to merely rely on their own fur or their own skin to help protect them through the heat and winter weather. So we should be thanking God for that. We are the only animals to walk upright, allowing us to use our hands for many things. Now, I want to point out one thing. A dog can try to stand on its, hind legs and stand up like this, but they can only do that for so long. Another animal would be a kangaroo. A kangaroo hops, though. We are the only ones that are able to walk and have full capacity of our brains and be able to have balance, okay? So that's what makes us more powerful in a way over other animals. Excuse me. So it says, we have very developed brains and can work out problems, communicate in many ways, and enjoy cultural activities such as music and art. And speaking of which, music is very healing. Music can bring healing properties. Listening to music can stimulate your mind, relax your muscles, and make your blood flow better in your body. Now, I know you're like, how can it make your blood flow better? Well, if you are relaxed, your mind stimulated, your brain is telling your body, hey, let everything flow. And that's where music can be influential to a lot of people like me. I love music. Also art. If you're into art, you guys, that's a great thing. It's called an outlet source. You draw. If you're mad about something, you can draw. If you're happy, you can draw. If you're in love, you can draw. And so that's why I inspire my daughter Kiana to continue to draw. And at the end of the show, she's going to show you a drawing that she made for the fall weather. All right? So, going further, we love and we laugh and we cry. We are capable of many emotions and are constantly exploring the world around us. Yes, we are, you guys. It's amazing. All right, you guys, for those who are joining us again and those who are just joining us, we're talking about the human body. All right, and we talked about how different we are, and we know that all these functions are for a purpose in our body. And we need each and every one of our organs in order to successfully survive. Okay, there are some you can do, I'll say half, with only like one kidney or things like that. But you need your heart and you need your brain in order to survive. All right. But going on that, our bodies come in all shapes and sizes. One of the world's tallest men is 2.36 meters tall, while one contender for the title of world's shortest man is currently only 50.8 centimeters tall.
What?
Can you imagine being, oh my God, that tall or that small? I can't.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's kind of, woo.
What? How big is that? It's like right here.
I mean, it's like all the
Somebody's gonna think you a child. Like, once you go to that bar.
I mean, and no disrespect for anyone who is, small, but I just think you have a lot of challenges, and I wish the best for you.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't want to be that short. But, anywho, all right, so let's discuss some body systems, you guys. All right, your body systems are interlinked. Each has its own task, but they are all dependent on one another. As I have stated before, you need your heart to be intertwined with your brain. Your brain tells your heart to continue to pump, and you need your brain to tell your arms and legs, hey, to move. So we need these things. Like I stated before that, if you're brain dead, it's a bad situation to be in, because eventually all your other organs are gonna, go down. So, but anywho, having things work together for you would be the best. The skeleton supports body and protects major organs and provides an anchor for the muscles. So your structure itself, your skeletal structure, helps support everything that's, in your body, okay? If you have issues with your back, your spine, for those who have scoliosis and things like that, then you will have difficulties eventually with some of your organs as well. Maybe things are not going, flowing in the right direction and getting enough of whatever it needs. And so, therefore, you have to have a little help, to be able to have everything going to the right spot, or in order for it to develop the right way. So, and with that being said, I'm going to discuss the nervous system. The nervous system is the brain and the nerves, the body's control and communications network. Okay? Now, this one is one of the most important systems, I think, because if this messes up, it can really be harmful, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's called the digestive system, okay? The digestive system breaks down food into chemicals that the body can use to its advantage. Now, I took the liberty to go and find out just exactly what the digestive system consists of and what are the functions of this system. And I was pretty amazed, you guys, because there were some things that I just didn't know. And I thought it would be a fun fact to you guys to break it down and let you know about your body. So, the digestive system. Each part of your digestive system helps to move food and liquid through your GI tract. Break down food and liquid into smaller parts or both. Once foods are broken into small enough parts, your body can absorb and move the nutrients to where they are needed. Did you guys know that your intestinal tract is 7 meters long in adults? Do you know how long that is? That's over 275.5 and some change inches. Do you know how many feet that is? Just going off the top of my head, that would be about 22 feet and some change. Your insides, you guys, if you stretch them out, they're over 22 feet. Now, you want to be tall so long. Just pull your insides out. You are tall, son.
I'm taller than you now.
Here's another fact. Okay, fat is needed. Now, for those who are very sensitive about their weight, well, I'm not. I'm a thicker girl and I'm cool with that. Hey. Okay. But I'm cool with that. As long as I'm doing the proper eating habits, like I should, where I'm not eating too many sweets, or I'm not getting too much of the fatty acids in my body, and I'm drinking enough water, then I'll be okay. However, there are those who are overindulging, and there are those who are not even indulging enough. Which, no, she eats like nobody's business. So we just got to figure out what it is keeping her so thin. But anyway, so fat is needed. According to the American Council on Exercise, women needed at least 10 to 13% of their body composition, okay, to come from essential fat to be in good health. Did you hear what I just said? 10 to 13% of fat to be in good health.
10% is fat. Fat is like 17 pounds.
Man, it's like a lot. And 2 to 5% of men. Now, women, guess what? We have to do a lot of things. We're able to bear kids where we have enough room to stretch out and get bigger. Our hips, our stomachs, our breasts, all these things. So that is why we are able to have more fat and it's still okay. Men, you can be so fit, but you have to have a percentage of fat, okay? 2 to 5%.
I am chunky.
Oh.
I am not. I don't
All right.
have no.
So, to be clear, neither carbohydrates nor fats on their own cause you to gain weight. Now, this is a myth, you guys. Everyone thinks that, if I eat too many potatoes or rice, I'm going to gain so much weight. No, it's not the rice itself, and it's not even the fat. Some fats are good for you, and they're able to burn off. It allows you to have a higher metabolism to burn off. So some fats actually make you lose weight. That sounds weird, don't it? Hey, study it though.
Research.
Yes, it says it's just that it's just that we tend to eat more calories when we're on a diet or when our body is on a diet. And it's focused on the carbs over fat. That means it's not that we're eating the wrong things. It's whatever's going on with our bodies. Maybe we just need to exercise more and get our metabolism up. And then we can focus on what type of things we need to put in our bodies, okay? But it's not necessarily the carbs or the good fat that's actually getting us fat. It's just that our metabolism basically is slowed down. Like me. It'll slow down. But it's cool. Because I'm going to find a way to get it back up.
I have medium metabolism. Like, I can't
This one hops off walls. She has high metabolism, okay?
Like, she passed 100.
All right. So, of course, it says, being in a caloric surplus causes you to gain weight. All bodies are different. So, you just have to figure out what is best for you, okay, you guys? All right. So, I'm going to go back to the book, and we're going to talk about immune systems. In the body's defense against germs. It includes white blood cells, antibodies, and lymphomic system. Lymphatic system.
You got this.
Yeah. Like your lips. Yeah, there you go.
Lips.
Anywho, I wanted to break that down. Your immune system. A lot of people just say, right here. What is right here? That's all we've been knowing all our lives. Since we were kids. It deals with all this right here. I wanted to break that down. So, white blood cells helps the body defend itself against infections. They fight germs such as bacteria and viruses. Ugh, I can't talk today. So with me, when I was younger, I guess I could say I had a low white blood cell count, and so I needed to have things that help me fight off these viruses more often. Now I'm good. I mean, I got to a certain age when I was younger, and it's been fine ever since, but a lot of people, they don't have white blood cells that are fighting for them. That's why they're so easily sick or able to get sick or have viruses or bacteria. So we just need to figure out what is our white blood count. What are you doing? Okay, this boy right here, he's an example.
Yes.
He has asthma. It hasn't affected him in a long time. However,
I have stronger blood cells. White blood cells.
Yeah. Right. He done built up these white blood cells where he has gotten stronger, and his bronchial has gotten better. So I'm glad of that, because I don't want to keep going to the hospital.
Putting on some armor on that white blood cell.
Whatever, boy. All right. So, red blood cells carry oxygen from the lungs to the rest of our bodies. Then they make the return trip, taking carbon dioxide back to our lungs to be exhaled. Okay? So your red blood cells, basically, it's helping your lungs. Okay? That's what they're for.
Wait.
White blood cells fights off viruses and things. Hiya! Red blood cells make sure that you can breathe.
I got it. That's why they turn red whenever they hit oxygen.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
When you bleed and then your blood come out, it's red, but it's supposed to be blue in your body.
Okay.
So the oxygen's probably,
Okay. All right. Anyway, so antibodies. A blood protein produced in response to and counteracting a specific antigen. Antibodies combine chemically with substances which the body recognized as alien, such as bacteria, viruses, and foreign substances in the blood. Okay. So, it's a protein for your body, you guys, in case you didn't know. So get those antibodies, and it helps with your white blood cells, and then, you be ready to fight. All right.
We got aliens in our bodies.
Let me pronounce this word right. I don't know. I had it right all day, and then I was like, lymphatic. There you go. Lymphatic system, the network of vessels through which lymph drain from the tissues into the blood. Main functions are protecting yourself from illness, causing invaders, okay? Maintaining body fluid levels, absorbing digestive tract fats, and removing cellular waste, okay? In case y'all didn't know. Blockages, diseases, and infections can affect the lymph system. So you have to be able to know when there is a blockage in your body, when you feel like there's a common cold coming on, and you have a cold for a while, but it's just getting worse. That means that now you're starting to get some type of virus and an infection. When you have any cuts and the color starts to change, or it's not healing as soon as sooner than it has been in the past, then you might have an infection. So these things are good for you to be aware of, and so you can take care of yourself properly, okay?
Man.
All right. So now we're going to talk about water balance, okay? Inside the body is controlled by the urinary system. This removes extra water as urine and gets rid of impurities in the blood. So, I don't know if you ever heard of water weight. A lot of us have, especially women, but men as well, have water weight in us. That is just basically liquids or food that had water in it, and it's more water in our bodies, and it's only a certain percentage of water we're supposed to have, so we have to eliminate the rest. And I must say, I'll be glad to get rid of this waterway. It's just jiggling. But don't mind me, I'm just honest. And so a lot of people think, hey, I'm just big and it's jiggly and I'm going to be big forever. No, you have to know what is actually fat and what is water weight. And if you don't know, talk to a doctor and let them tell you what the difference is, because too much water in your body can be bad for your health. Too much of anything can be bad for your health. Let me say that first of all. But you have to make sure that you're eliminating the water that you don't need in your body out, because that will back up and you'll start having problems with your bladder and your kidneys. I repeat, you do not want a kidney infection. I had one long time ago and oh my gosh, it hurt. Okay? I remember I was bound to a chair on the 4th of July. I'll never forget it. This was so many years ago when I was, a teenager, about 14 years old or so. And I literally could not move because my side was hurting so bad, you guys. I literally could not eat. Somebody had to feed me. So I'm telling you, that is a bad situation to be in. To help you not be in a situation like that is also with these the drinks. People say cold drinks, soda, pop, whatever you want to say. These drinks can be harmful to your kidneys, okay? Even alcohol. I didn't want to say that. Oh. However, it's the truth, you guys. So we have to watch and retain the right amount of liquids in our bodies, okay?
Retain.
Be able
to
release. Okay, girl. Right. All right. The respiratory system takes air into the lungs to supply oxygen and lets out waste carbon dioxide. So, be able to breathe in and breathe out. All right. So, these things that we do that are not so good for us, such as smoking and things like that, you have to be mindful that these things can harm your lungs, and we have to do better, people. Okay? Just we as a unit, a whole unit, a whole nation, But anyway,
my lungs are bad without even smoking.
So, but if you have asthma, things like that, your lungs are what I call pre-developed. I mean, they're developed, but they're not strong enough to withhold certain things, and you need help with that. And that's why they have devices such as inhalers, or what I call the machines. I'll just say the machines. They help you breathe. Yeah.
And that's why they have 3D printed organs now.
Oh Lord, girl, we ain't talking about that right now. Okay?
I like my inhaler. He's my best friend.
Oh yeah, it makes you feel good when you can breathe. I'm telling you. All right, so let's go to the reproductive system. Did you know that it is the smallest of all the systems? You would think it'll be big because women gotta have babies, and them big old head babies gonna come out of the. Anywho, okay. Reproductive system is the smallest of all the systems. It is basically the sexual organs that enable people to have children. It is the only system that is different in men and women. So, in case you didn't know, a man has everything that a woman has, okay, except in the reproductive system. Thank God. Oh gosh, okay.
Men having babies.
Yes. Ew. I don't want to think about that. That's what you do. The child's mind, Lordy. Okay. And other body systems, you guys, include the hormonal systems. Controls growth and coordination. Biochemical hormones. Okay, so this system, I always get this word wrong. whatever. It deals with skin, hair, and nails. And the sensory system deals with eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and body.
Yeah.
Body. Balance. It deals with your body too, but anyway. So, I just want to give you guys a heads up for your body system, for you to know what is going on the inside and the outside of your body, okay? We always look at ourselves in the mirror, but we never know what's going on with the inside of our bodies. If you pick up a book and read about it, look on YouTube, go to Google, talk to a doctor, inquire about what are some things that can make you healthier, okay? It's very important that we do so. With all these viruses, especially the coronavirus out here, we want to be able to protect ourselves the best way we know how. And the only way we can do that is if we give information to you guys whenever we know it. And you give information to us, meaning us as a whole, as a nation, as a world. Okay? So, now, without further ado, we're going to discuss some food items. Since we were talking about the insides of our body, why not talk about some food?
Yum, yum,
You know?
yum.
I know you're hungry. I know
I'm
you're
hungry.
hungry. I know you're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Alright, so, because we are all different, but however, everyone has to eat in order to survive, okay? What are some foods that people are going to be eating now around the world, okay? Give me some different foods around the world, okay? Variety.
I got you.
Alright.
Alright? We're going to talk about continental foods.
Ooh, I like that.
North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica.
Oh, okay.
All of it.
Alright, so
let's
go.
start off with Australia. It's my favorite city.
Continent?
Continent.
Alright.
So this is a soup that is only made in Australia. You don't see it anywhere else, okay?
Okay.
It's called lamb and barley soup.
Lamb and what?
Barley.
Okay. Lamb
It's
and
a
barley
herb.
soup.
It's a herb that you can put on top.
Okay.
This healthy slow cooker soup is a great winter dinner recipe. You can add to the weekly rotation.
Okay.
Meat, veggies, and earthly barley makes a nourishing winter combo for flavors.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. If you guys, eat any lamb, I know they're called gyros. I know we call them gyros and everything else, but I believe the pronunciation is gyro, and that's lamb meat. So if you're able to eat a gyro, maybe you can take some lamb and use it instead of beef, like you make beef stew or some roast or something. You take the lamb, put some veggies in there, and put some barley on there. That's a herb, in case you didn't know. So it might be something you might want to try.
Alright, so let's talk about the egg. So we all know that the egg can be used for
several
things.
Mm-hmm.
Like breakfast.
You can fry them, you can boil them,
make an omelet.
you can scramble them.
Right.
Omelet that. Alright, so so Australia has a hash brown, ham, and egg nests. Now, at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I read it. It says, first, you get grated potatoes and put it in a mixing bowl. So you have grated potatoes.
Grated or grade A? This is what you mean?
Like, no, grated. Like,
okay.
Like you shred it.
Okay.
You shred it, and you make it like the cheese you buy at the store.
Okay.
Like that.
You can get any cheese, guys.
All right.
Now, so, number 2. You take cooked leftover ham and put it in the bowl. After that, you put Parmesan, olive oil, and salt and pepper.
Okay.
Then mix it up. Put it in a cupcake pan, then smooth out the edges. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Crack eggs inside the hash browns when done baking. You smell? And bake for another 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Then you can top it off with leftover cooked ham and chives. And if you want to, a little bit more Parmesan. You got this.
Oh, that actually sounds good. If you actually can picture doing that, I can. Putting it in the cupcake containers. Of course, you're gonna have a holder, cupcake holder or something. You can put it in that and doing that and all that. Oh my God, that'll be so great.
So let's move over to Asia.
Asia, oh, okay.
And Asia got some pretty spicy food, but
I like hot sauce on my chicken.
oh,
I like hot sauce on my chicken.
All right.
So we have this thing called yumi rice or yumu rice. Yumu rice is a short form of omelet and rice. So just put that together, you got this.
Okay.
So the rice is usually pan fried together with chicken and ketchup.
Chicken and ketchup.
Chicken and ketchup. And then,
Okay.
Then wrapped in a thin omelet sheet. Finally, the dish is generously covered with ketchup. I don't know how that works.
I mean, that's something different. I mean, I know you love ketchup.
I love
oh my
ketchup.
God, when he puts fries on his plate. Like,
Even if it's a little bit.
a whole bottle of ketchup, half of it is going on the fries. I'm like, how?
How?
How
I don't
can
like
you
So
that.
I guess you might like that because you love ketchup.
How
So-
do you digest this monstrosity?
Alright. Okay. So what
So
else?
let's go to South America. So South America, they have this thing called chapalele.
Okay.
That's what I think it's called. Chapalele is a Chilean bread with only 2 ingredients: potatoes and flour.
I'm cool with that.
Potato
Potato
and flour?
and flour.
Oh.
You got potato, you got flour, so you can make an Indian food.
Well, that is with a
South
little,
American
herbs and little
Mhm.
seasoning. We got to put a little seasoning on our food.
Yeah.
Chapalele can be fried, pan fried, or baked. When it is done, chapalele can be consumed on its own as a snack, or it can be used as a accompaniment to stew and meat assets.
Yeah.
Assets,
In this
yeah.
component, but okay.
Component.
That sounds interesting. Okay. It's only 2 ingredients.
right?
Boom. Bam.
You got a South American food with only 2 ingredients. I've never seen that before.
Well, this is interesting.
Right?
Okay, it's different. You learning about different cultures. There are different type of foods,
You see?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Open up your Verizon, Verizon.
Variety.
Variety. My words are getting mumbled today. It is so
She talking about the
hilarious. Yeah, I'm thinking about the phone.
Verizon.
Okay.
In Europe, they have something called the bisque. It's a thick, creamy, and rich puree soup. Traditionally includes ingredients such as cream, seafood, cognac, or wine.
Oh, cognac.
Cognac.
He don't know how to pronounce it, but I do.
And a combination of spices. Now, this is how you know it's good. It's from France.
Period.
It is from
Listen,
France.
France has some great wines, you guys, so even though y'all don't know nothing about it, but, and even to cook with, of course they have the best wine, period, but, you cook with it, and it tastes amazing, okay? Yes. Y'all don't know, but okay.
That's
So,
right.
is there any more?
Yes. So, we're going to Africa now. We got some African soup.
Motherland.
Oh! So,
Motherland.
we have something called pepper soup. Now, wait.
Hear us out.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Okay.
African pepper soup is a delightfully, intensely flavored soup that is served through West Africa, especially in Nigeria and Cameroon, and other neighboring countries.
Okay.
This one is made with chicken and is very customizable to suit your taste buds and available spice. There is also a beef on if you want it.
Okay, so basically, it's like a chicken soup or a beef soup or whatever, but you putting spices on
So
it
you can-
in the soup.
You can
Okay.
make it to your own taste.
Now, I like this one. Okay, now that's something I can dig.
That's
Okay.
what you call motherland.
Yes, motherland.
Mama Land.
What?
Mama would go here
So,
for that.
let's guys, last but not least,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite, saying the best for last, America.
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 So, we have something called Eggs Hussard.
Now this is not the continents that we was talking about or whatever, but we gotta represent ourselves.
Right?
Representing.
So that's it with America.
North America.
Yeah, but we're just talking about America.
America.
America. Alright, go ahead.
Eggs Hussard is a New Orleans
He
dish.
said what?
Hussard.
Hussard. Okay.
Hussard. It's French. I think it's
I went to school with him.
it's a New Orleans dish that was originally made with poached eggs, which have been placed on top of a Holland rusk, which is a biscuit, I think, red wine Ruckton sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and
Canadian bacon?
this one Canadian bacon.
What? Okay.
Finally, the conduct was topped with hollandaise. Nowadays,
They don't know nothing about no hollandaise. It is delicious.
I said that right.
Hollandaise. Mm-hmm.
I
Hollandaise.
said that right.
You can make like a hollandaise sauce. Like I'll tell y'all later on.
Oh,
I'll tell y'all later on.
I seen that
You can
play
put ketchup
before.
and mayo together, mix it up, and have an
Oh,
egg and mix it
ketchup
in there,
and
or
mayo
without an
is
egg and
good.
whatever. And it's a holiday sauce. I'll tell y'all about it later on. But yes, me and my daddy, we know about that. Okay.
All right, we got
Holidays.
nowadays. English muffins are often used instead of Holland rusk. So,
Cool.
muffins.
I ain't real big on muffins. I'm a biscuit girl myself.
I mean,
You know.
I like biscuits too. I mean, I'll eat them once in a
Y'all.
while.
I'm all three of those.
I'm just waiting. This girl will eat anything. No, she loves bread. That's her favorite food. So I'm like, I know she gonna say something.
But my second
Wait,
favorite
hold on.
food is popcorn. Who doesn't like popcorn?
Popcorn. What made her say popcorn?
All right, she
Popcorn.
didn't say nothing about this bread, which was potato and flour. We was talking about bread, and she
Oh.
said nothing about it.
Oh.
Is that it?
Potato and
Oh, we have also the last and final place in the whole entire world, continent, should I say.
Mm-hmm.
It's Antarctica.
Antarctica.
You know, but the bad thing is, Antarctica has no permanent residents. It contains research stations and field camps that are staffed seasonally or year-round, and former whaling settlements.
So basically, nobody lived there. So I tell you what, y'all represent for everybody around that will come. They gotta bring their own food. So what you bringing to Antarctica?
And if I was going to Antarctica,
Mhm.
girl, I'd bring some chicken,
Some chicken,
some pinto beans.
pinto beans.
And of course, if you're going to Antarctica, you gotta bring some hot chocolate.
Okay, I thought he was gonna say hot sauce because that's gonna be in my bag swag.
Hold on.
Some hot chocolate. You gotta bring that hot chocolate.
You
Speaking
gotta
of
ask.
which, I'ma
You
drink
gotta
me some hot
ask
chocolate.
your. You gotta ask your girl, Lil Hum.
Lil Hum, what you bringing?
First of all, I have to bring me some hot and buttery popcorn.
Hot buttery popcorn. I hope you watching a lot of movies. Okay.
Right?
Chicken. Wait, first of all, we don't have no cable and no Antarctica.
Okay, but whatever. Y'all entertain yourself. Be talking to me. Okay.
Okay, now chicken with some hot sauce, some spicy stuff. Give me that, what do you call it? Dressing.
Dressing. Dressing.
That buffalo Joe beans. Hot water cornbread.
Ooh, that's a hot water. Ooh, that's my favorite. Boom.
And some red fruit punch and some hot
Did
chocolate.
she say red fruit?
She said,
What kind of Kool-Aid y'all want?
Red.
oh!
Anywho, okay, so what am I bringing? Let me think about it.
She'll probably bring a few things.
I'm bringing the whole Thanksgiving dinner, y'all. I'm telling you. I want some dressing. I want some chicken. I want some macaroni and cheese. I want some potatoes. I want some hot water cornbread. I want some green beans. I
Big
want
beans.
some pinto beans, some white beans, and I want some more potatoes. And y'all can have some yams if you want to, but they okay. I ain't gotta have them. And some more macaroni and some more potatoes and some more
Wait.
dressing.
What's got to go?
Period.
Cold hot water, cornbread, dressing, sweet potatoes, aka mashed potatoes.
Okay, so I'm picking the sweet potatoes. Gotta go. Sorry, y'all might love them,
racist.
but hey, I'm not getting rid of my all-purpose potatoes. Meaning,
All-purpose.
yes, baked potatoes, French fries, mashed potatoes, any kind of fried potatoes. I'm not getting rid of
I
them.
don't get you at all. I don't get you.
But them sweet potatoes, I don't want it. I know I don't eat a lot of
want no
sweets. I don't care. But anywho, I just want to say thank you guys for even, listening to us and giving your attention to us telling you about your body. It is very important. I know we joke a lot on here, but it is very important that you take care of your body, okay? Inside as well as outside. Now, to leave on a lighter note, it's getting to be fall and winter weather, and it's getting a little chilly outside, you guys, where you have to get your coats and things like that. But while we are getting dark sooner, meaning the sunlight is not up. Anywho, it's getting dark outside a lot sooner, so you want to have some fun memories, and so you're like, well, what? I want to look at something, just like Christmas lights and things like that, but you want something for November. So my daughter had made a picture of something you guys can go and purchase, and you can put it on your doors. And guess what it is? It is a wreath. You guys go and pick out some beautiful wreaths from Walmart, from what's that called? Yeah,
Dollar General.
Dollar General, Kroger's. You can go to I forgot what that's called, but wherever you go and get them.
Tree.
All right, so show them your little wreath. And she created this herself. And is it the right way? Yeah. And now, isn't that cute, you guys? Yes, and so what I want to do is I want to stick this on my door. Even though I don't have a real wreath, I said I would rather stick this on my door coming from my daughter. So thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
She don't like real wreath.
Okay.
Okay, now, guys.
Oh, did I mention I like hot sauce on my chicken? But anyway, so.
Me too. I like buffalo sauce.
Here's 2 tips for if y'all want to draw.
Okay.
Number 1, I just showed you a Thanksgiving wreath. And number 2 is fashion. Fashion for the winter. Coats.
Yes, draw you some coats. Draw you some jackets. Draw you some blazers where they're like the boys' jackets to suits. They look like that. Those are blazers. So, draw you some of those. And one more thing. You can't think of nothing here.
Well,
Anyway,
y'all can
have you in your head anyway, not a high price one, but a designer dress. Meaning you make your own dress where it is beautiful, okay? You put all type of colors in it. Fall colors. You got reds, you got browns, you can wear black. You can put some pops of green in there. A little splash of dark orange and things like that. So just make it your own. And so I'm going to encourage Kiana to keep on drawing and make things her own. We're going to design some more clothes and artwork. Science kid over here, he's going to keep on researching and giving you guys some science knowledge. And of course, I'm going to research everything and just give you, some ideas, excuse me, and knowledge about any and everything. So without further ado, we're going to end this show. I know it's sad to see us go. But tune in next time, you guys. Miss Beaches out.
Bye. Bye.
Have a nice